Hello Aquarius, how are you guys? This is a relationship reading for the month of March, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy this energy, okay? Hope you enjoy the flow, the way we go here, and if you're coming back, thank you, you guys are awesome. Alright, without any further delay, I just dive into it. So this is gonna be relationship, doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship. It's just, I'm just gonna pick up the major energy that you are dealing with other than yourself. Alright, so this is gonna be your side and this is gonna be their side, and we're gonna figure it out how this situation is playing. Let's see, what do you want? What's in your heart space? What does Aquarius want in this situation or relationship? And I'm gonna lay out the card first and then I'm gonna start the reading for this. What does Aquarius want? Moon. Who got moon? Who else got moon? I think it's Cancer. No, not Cancer. Pisces. I don't remember. Oh, but I want to remember though. Hold on, who else got? I just recently did this reading. Is it a Virgo? I don't know. Anyway, I give up. Okay, what's the major energy around you? Which kind of driving you to want this? What's the major energy around you? Which driving you to want to be in moon energy? What are the major energies? King of Pentacles. Okay. And what's your advice? What's your advice? What's your advice? 8 of Swords in reverse. This card really wanted to come out because before it came out, but it did not jump on the table, so I did not pick it up. But it came out again. Okay. Now see what's in their heart space, what they really want. What they really want. High Priestess, you both got very major arcana when it comes to what you guys want. Okay, what are the major energy around them which driving them to be in the High Priestess energy? What are the major energy around them? What are the major energy around them? Seven of Wands. Okay. And what's their advice? What is their advice? What is their advice? Oh my god, so many cards came out for advice. Cannot take all this. It's like 7 or 6 cards. Major energy. this one. 8 of Cups. So you got 8 of Swords in reverse, they got 8 of Cups. 2 major arcana, kind of mirroring each other in a way, but we don't know the energy yet. Okay, and I'm gonna use this animal spirit to see how you are coming off as an energy in this space or towards them. Okay, how Aquarius is coming off right now in this space. How Aquarius is coming off. Okay, I'm gonna 3 of them. No, too much. Too many. You know, in monthly reading, I go more in depth. It's like 40 minutes long. Check out if you want to. But this is more of a shorter reading, and if I take 3-4 cards, I know myself, it's gonna go longer. Dragon. Okay. And what are they coming off as? What are they coming off as? Sometimes it takes a long time to get a card, and I'm like so picky about just put it, like take one, and it's frustrating sometimes, to be honest. But you know, we have our own way of doing things. Okay, I got one. I'm not gonna take cheetah. Okay, so this is ether, alchemical sign of ether, the dragon, this circle, and this is fire, upright triangle. All right, so Aquarius, let's get into this. So you are in the place of moon, that's what you want. So I feel like that you are really getting in touch with your emotion. Okay, what I mean by that, in this scenario, you know, you understand the emotion, you understand your feelings very much, very very well where you are, but there is a little bit of distance is involved. You know them, you know how they feel, you know how you feel towards them, but there is a, as of now, until now, you have done that with a little bit of distance. So your understanding kind of filtered through your intellectual side. You see things, you understand their action, and then you process that action through your intellect, and then you understand what just happened and what you did or what they did and where you are, where they are. Okay, but with moon, I feel like that you want to dissolve that distance, and you want to feel that visceral emotional response towards certain things. You know, it's not just taking a step back, looking at it objectively and then filtering through intellect. It's like this emotional response towards something, emotional response towards this relationship, emotional response towards their action and how they are coming off. And you are really trying to hone that emotional intelligence within yourself. And because you realize that without that, because King of Pentacles is your major energy that forcing you, not forcing is kind of a little bit of like external energy, but I don't think it's a force. I feel like it's kind of encouraging you to be in that moon state, because you understanding that without this solid emotional involvement and solid emotional understanding where your actions are actually stemming from, let's say you do something, and sometimes intellectually with your mind you can make sense, but when you deep down delve into emotion, sometimes you may not find the reason why you do something. Sometimes you may, you may feel certain things. Let's say you feel anger, let's say you feel frustrated, but with your mind you can rationalize like why you are feeling anger, but you still don't understand. Okay, I already understood the reason why I'm feeling that, but still I'm feeling it. Why? Like those kind of subtextual understanding of emotion, sublime understanding of emotion, you are getting there. It's a little convoluted, it's a not convoluted, it's a little cryptic message I'm getting. And because you are understanding that without that emotional stronghold on your own emotion, you won't be able to function that stable. You wanna function, you wanna bring all this material stability. And because you are 11th house sign, Aquarius placed in the rules 11th house, which is all about, there is a lot of, you guys are very loyal, you guys are, you know how to stay, you know how to be in relationship, not just start a relationship, be in relationship because of fixed sign. But what happened, you, because your mind is so out there looking for something which feels true to you, sometimes the definition of reality can get very blurry to you. Like how to be grounded. Grounded means grounded in a very real terms, so called real terms. And you realize that you need that in order to really flourish this relationship. So in order for that, you realize that you need to get in touch with your inner emotion. You cannot just, or sometimes, Aquarius, especially like air sign, especially Aquarius, we do, I say we because I'm Aquarius rising, so I feel Aquarius so strongly. You know, because of some sort of inner insecurity, we feel that detachment or this a distant, even though we love them very much, but a certain kind of aloofness is necessary. But what we feel that aloofness is giving us our objective perspective to the situation, it also our defense mechanism to not to be too involved immediately, which is like emotion and through senses and feelings, some kind of rawness there, because we are not very used to do that, so we feel very vulnerable and not prepared to go there. But I'm so kudos to you, but because you are ready to go there, that's what you want, because you are realizing without that, the stability, that day-to-day stability, because you definitely want something stable with this person, otherwise you would have not gone there, right? You are feeling that you need to go there because there is a certain drive and desire that driving you to be in that, explore the realm of emotion that we often avoid. And like King of Pentacles is driving you to do that because you really want that material stability with this person. And because you are coming off, but interestingly you're coming off as a dragon, which is like, it's like some kind of spiritual knowing what's happening in the space. Not necessarily is actually happening, but you kind of understand the undertone of actions. And you are coming off as, so you are, I will say that you are coming off as very spiritually in tune person to them. Maybe that's why they also feel, because I'm gonna go there, but they want high priestess, which is extremely, which is like a high priestess for me is ruled by 8th house. It's like this deeper, darker doesn't mean negative. Darker means something that we don't often talk about, we don't shed light enough to that. That's why it's not dark means negative. High priestess for me is like this eighth house surfacing, this underwater, kind of deep emotion, deep knowing. And because you are coming off as that, it's very interesting that you are coming off as dragon. Maybe because it is happening because you have this deep desire to know your emotion. So you are already very high with your mind, right? You understand a lot of different perspective of the situation that many people do not do. But you right now, you are connecting this higher knowing from the intellect perspective. Now you are connecting that with your emotion, so you may come off as very someone who kind of see through things. who kind of know things intuitively. Before they can even utter the word, you kind of feel that that's gonna come into your way. You kind of feel the energy around you, and you are coming off at that. So I definitely feel that you're coming off as this kind of calm, but also very in tune with their emotion and their surroundings, is actually inspiring them to come to and surfacing their own deeper emotion. I feel like there's a lot of emotion going on. You guys may have um, you guys may I do think that you guys know each other for a while. You guys already may be in a relationship, but I don't think that this relationship get to a point where it is very deep bonding, like really, dwelling in the depth of emotion and depth of understanding each other. I don't think you guys went there yet, but I feel like this energy is actually nudging you, both of you, to make this relationship much more deeper, much more suggestive, much more penetrating. And they're doing, that's what they want. They want to get in touch with their eighth house substance. They want to get in touch with their honest emotion towards such a certain values, towards like how, like the definition of relationship, how they view relationship, what is the definition of their definition of love, being in love with you. They are getting into that kind of nitty gritty and deeper emotion and deeper understanding of lot of emotion, lot of how I can, like lot of things that involved in these feelings, involved in this relationship. And why they are doing it, because why they are into they want to be in high priestess energy, because this is a 7 of Wands. In tarot, number doesn't go from 1 to 10, it's flow from 10 to 1. Because ace is number 1, where you get the actual clarity of doing things, actual pure element, whether it's a fire, air, water, earth. So the more like the number, as it goes down, the element of that suit, like of that element, get more powerful. So with 7 of Wands and holding this person, holding the Ace of Wands, this person understanding, because you are coming as an intuitive, this kind of, they really understand, the way you are coming off is really a positive attribute to this relationship, because they feel that they have to be honest, they have to be honest with themselves, like 100%, because they feel that you see through things and they cannot hide anymore. Neither do you cannot also hide your own emotion right now. That's why they are holding this Ace of Wands. That's they are now focused. They are now, okay, this is the relationship I want to grow with. This is the relationship I want to mature within. So now they are holding this Ace of Wands, and they are putting down all the other activities. Maybe before they thought this relationship, like they have other pursuit as well. I'm not saying that you have to solely focus on relationship in life, but right now this relationship has become very much more clear, or much more purpose oriented for them. It's not just a relationship anymore. They find a purpose there. They are figuring out the purpose, because they already hold the, because, and more they are getting this kind of clear shot of the purpose within the relationship. More they are inclined to go deep and be honest with themselves, so that they can also bring utter honesty into this relationship. So you both are growing because you want to take this, whether you subconsciously or consciously or subconsciously want, but the energy around you kind of nudging you, both of you, to make this relationship much more deeper and substantial, because they are coming up as a cheetah with the 7 of Wands and cheetah. Look at this. I don't know how clearly you can see. Cheetah is very focused. Both of them are fire card. Cheetah is very focused. They know exactly where they want to go, and they are aiming for it. They are not blinking, they are not twitching, they are not moving their eyes, they are not doing anything. They just know that this is my goal. That's what I'm trying to say, that all of a sudden the purpose, they found the purpose in this relationship. Before it was okay, it give me, okay, I have someone, okay, I like them or I love them, but it never that driven. But now they are driven. Now they are driven by this whole relationship, like I feel like they can see the value, they can see you, that you are someone who can really, they can grow with, because you are coming off as a dragon, which is like a very, you are embodying this spiritual power in it. You are embodying this kind of openness, that inviting them to come inside and go deeper and be nurtured by this depth. And they are very focused, and they are also coming off as a very focused. So you both are kind of inspiring each other to be in this deep. So their focus inspired you to be more mature or more evolved and more in tune with your aura, and your being in so serene and being in so open and inclusive energy that you're emitting, making them see the purpose in this relationship and making them extremely focused to go for it. This is really, really driven energy I'm getting. And their advice is Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups comes right before Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is very, very self-fulfillment, and more we are going down in going up in tarot, like number 9 and number 10. In Tree of Light, number 10 is Earth, which is all about actualizing your dream, actualizing your foundation, and making something from the ground base. So before you go to Nine of Cups, which is like the self-fulfillment, so when you are not bothered by other validation, when you are not bothered by external energy so much, you kind of fulfill by your own energy. That gives you this energy and peace, so that you can work on it, work on your own thing that you need to work on. If your energy is too consumed by external worry, your energy is not direct. So their advice is Eight of Cups. Their advice is to be laser focused, even though they are, and they spirit want us to realize that this Eight of Cups is not everything. There is another cup. There is 2 more cups to go for. And that's why they feel this purpose. The purpose is finding this 10 of Cups with you. And right now Spirit is asking them to be more confident and more assured that there is more that this relationship can offer. And I think they are already honing that energy, because they are very purposeful. Right now with Cheetah, like look at this Cheetah is rightly looking at this Eight of Cups. This Cheetah is realizing, okay, this Eight of Cups has much more potential than I thought it had. I can go, I can run, and I can get to the 10 of Cups. If I be consistent, and if I understand that this is not everything, I should not be satisfied with what I have, because you are giving them the confidence, because you are coming from this higher place, and you are telling, your energy is informing them that there is more. See that, look at this Dragon and Eight of Cups. They are seeing that there is this high level of contentment that they can achieve with you, if they are not settled down for, okay, this is a relationship. But what is relationship? Is it some kind of entertainment tool? No, it is a tool to grow in our life. So that's why who we love with, who we fall in love with, and how we build with them, it's very, very important for our personal growth. They are understanding that Spirit is also advising them to be not to be settled with what you guys have. Explore more, push the horizon, push the boundary. And for you, Eight of Swords in reverse, because you are air sign, they are saying that do not, same thing, do not be captivated in your own idea of how relationship is. Because Aquarius, be honest, you are very evolved sign, so you have your own philosophy, but you are also fixed sign. So it takes Aquarius a little push to to bend their own philosophy. Sometimes you can get stuck with your own philosophy. Okay, this is how this is how I see love is. But is it everything? We are human being, we are evolving every minute. Every day is a new day. Like it may sound cheesy, but not the new day, like not like a advertisement caption, but every day we are evolving, every day we are growing. So if we know, if you cannot be rigid with how you view love. You seek for individualization, you seek for individuality, but individuality come within the change of philosophy. That doesn't mean you have to settle for whatever the philosophy you found next day. You can evolve from that. It's like a stairs. These stairs, you put your feet, and that's your base. But the moment you go to the next stairs, that's your base. So you are not losing your base, you are just losing the placement of your base. Does that make sense? So the spirit is asking you to be more open and not get stuck with your own philosophy, no matter how much you feel it's liberal and it's open. Openness can be always altered. So maybe so far you felt like the love is being objective, being fair, being at distance so that you can understand the whole picture. Spirit is asking you, love is also go deep. Love is also be involved with your emotion where you may not see the whole picture. But that moment, you just be in the moment, inside the moment, and that is also love. And then you come up and then you see the whole picture. It's all about balancing. So not get stuck with how you view love, how you view relationship. Spirit is asking you, open up your own understanding of philosophy, own understanding of how you view love, how you interact, how you view relationship with yourself and with others, and especially with this person. This is really, you guys, I feel like with this energy, you guys already syncing so well. It's gonna be much fulfilling. I can tell, I can feel that, seriously, I can feel that in my bones, that this is gonna be a whole level of intimacy that you are gonna be feel once you go through this process. The whole level of intimacy that you have never thought that you can have. Not because you think that you are incapable, but you never view intimacy in that way. You view intimacy from a distance. And maybe it's your, defense mechanism. Even though it's liberal, distance always gives us a little bit of broader picture. It is good that sometimes we don't get any, mundane fight. We see the bigger picture, but also in order to make it's like a canvas. You look at this blank canvas and you imagine you want to draw something and you want to paint something, but the process of painting is kind of flow. Then you have to go to the nitty-gritty of it. So it's like a balancing in and out. That's what Spirit is asking you. Be flexible to go in as well. Don't stay always outside of the circle. Go in, go delve deep. And I feel like with this energy, you're really gonna feel an intimacy in a whole different level. And this gonna make you feel so that you feel that you are growing in this, and they are gonna feel that they are getting the purpose of life that they might have not foreseen before. So this is really beautiful. Anyway, I think this is where I'm gonna stop. And if you like this, if you like my energy, if you like this reading, please do like, subscribe, and please join this channel, just to share, and just to share your energy. Even though you are not doing anything, you are just viewing, but trust me, everything is energy. Even if I don't see who is viewing, but your energy gets into this channel and it forms this channel in its own way. So I am not the only creator, you all are the creator, because those are the energy I work with. So your energy matters to me deeply. Okay? Alright, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Okay? Bye bye, take care.